The story started with this picture. My dude hits me up. Bro, I was messing around with some AI stuff. And check out what I generated. You're gonna love this. It's like a killer from the Black Mirror show. My eyes looked at the pic. My brain went, I have to do this. And while my hands went up in a reply, my legs were already running to the hardware store to get stuff obviously for the wheels. I definitely gotta start with those terrifying wheels. You've probably noticed I make things out of other things that you don't usually make those things from.
This is only for 2 wheels.
So, the wheels are gonna be made from a sewer pipe and screws. A lot of screws. For this project, I tried out polypropylene sheets for the first time. Is it easy to make bodies or other parts out of this stuff instead of the plywood I'm used to? This little life hack with 2 aluminum angles. I use that for making super straight cuts on anything. This is the cheapest saw ever, but the cut comes out perfectly smooth, like from a machine. As for the fancy cutouts with nichrome wire, no, not a fun. My good old manual jigsaw from when I was a kid ended up being way more satisfying. Right there in the store, I realized this monster was gonna be crazy heavy. Oh yeah, the wheels are definitely worth continuing the project for. But they turned out to be pretty dangerous. I scratched my hands up till they bled a bunch of time. It's like holding a cactus that weighs like half a kilo. Alright, moving on to the body. It's gotta be tough and light. Aluminum works. Inside the body, there's gotta be something else to mount the bearings, the motor, and all the other stuff. I used the same polypropylene again. I'm really digging it. Okay, so what motors are we gonna use? Let's take a vote. Who is for these little guys from Arduino? Or maybe this before one 12 volts? How about a power drill? The thing rip screws out like crazy, so it should handle the monster too. For this ride to go fast, like 30 or 40 kilometers per hour, I need a motor with a shaft speed of 1450 RPM. On the AliExpress you could pick any speed for the 550 motor gearbox. I bought the rest of the components and kept building the chassis. Oh look, who is being all naive over here? I actually thought aluminum axles for the wheels were a good idea. Man, was I wrong. They snapped on the very first test drive. Then I stuck a 6mm steel rod inside and the axle still broke, even with the rod inside. Total fail. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Turns out, using bike gear shift sprockets was a solid idea. They have 8mm holes, just like my bearings, so they fit perfectly on the axle. And this is where my old bike chains came in handy. For controlling the motors, I picked these drivers for RC cars. Their power was plenty for the 550 motors, and they didn't even get hot after some brutal runs. Also snagged this 10-channel remote. It's universal, so I can use it to control anything in my future projects. Not just forward, back, left, right, but a bunch of other stuff too. Like I could totally put a robot arm or flame flower on this chassis, but not in this episode. Alright, first startup. First I set the remote to tank mode. So let's give it a shot. I tweaked the connection system between the two halves a bit. This is how the chassis will eat up bumps and potholes on the road. Sadly, when I finished building it, spring had arrived and the ice on the lakes had melted. And as you can guess, these wheels are pretty much useless now.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Guess I will have to wait for the next winter or fly to the North Pole. But no way was I gonna miss a test drive. So, on the first run, I found all the weak spots. The gears weren't meshing right and kept cracking. And the wheel axles were bending. I went home, fixed those mistakes, and I brought my next idea for this ride to life. I made wheels out of logs. Gotta have something to roll on during the summer. Just think of this as summer tires.
Alright, go watch the next video right now.